We are live. All right, coming at you week 2 from the Players League Flag Football. Myself, Corey Keene, coming to you from KMF Studios with co-host Commissioner Mr. Mike Schramer. Let's get this thing kicked off. Let's see. There we go. Oh, let's see. Where's Mr. Mike at?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Oh,
All
perfect.
right, give me a second to get you guys added in. Yep.
Corey,
Yeah, I
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It wasn't working before. I had to leave and come back.
It just doesn't like you're the only one that has problems with this thing, man.
To be honest, I can't see shit right now.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Xavier said he's in. Justin said he's in.
I see them all.
In from Milwaukee.
Chris is in from
Milwaukee. We're going to talk a little bit about his league and his vision.
All right, just so you guys know too, just a little help when you click on the link, make sure you're going through your browser. Don't do it through like the little pop-up app it has. I found that actually works a lot worse. I'm working on another way to try to make it easier to get people on here. So
I should do that because I'm doing it on your on the messenger.
all right, so we're going to do that. Let's see who we got. All right, well, let's get things kicked off here. Oh, got some Mr. Shades going on there. So you want to get things kicked off there today, Mike?
What's up, brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me or not? Oh, you can? Okay, good. All right, well, thank you, everybody, for jumping in on the TPFL podcast. We are going into week 5, which should be eventful. You had YA last week and a nice, fun game of the week against Corey's Pipples.
Yeah, we'll
Why can't I hear Justin?
Are you talking? Hold up. Make sure he's not muted. No, he's not muted.
There you go. I heard him for a second. There you go. Hold on, Justin. Can't hear you. What the fuck?
Yeah, I can hear. That's the thing. I could hear all the other sounds. I just couldn't hear Justin.
Can you still hear him?
I can see him. I just can't hear him.
Yeah. Where's everybody else? Yeah. Where's everybody?
That's someone driving around.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's me, Chris.
Got you, Chris.
That was me driving. That's Xavier.
Why can't we hear Justin?
Because he's like you and
Max, can you hear us?
I can hear everybody else but Justin.
X.
I can't see nothing though.
That's weird. Justin. Can't hear you.
Might have to hop back in and try. With the
Can
settings.
you hear Xavier? I can't hear anyone. I hear Chris.
Hear me or no?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Yeah, there you go.
What about C?
Now we can hear you, and now we can't see you.
At least if you can hear me, that's fine.
And now we can't stop you.
At least
Where's everybody else?
I've got 4 people in. I can hear everybody now. So you got
So you got
Xavier,
me,
Chris,
you,
and Justin right now.
You got me. You. I can't hear Xavier.
Neither can I.
I can't hear Xavier.
Neither can I.
I could for a second, and then.
Can you hear Chris? Chris is just talking, right? Yeah, Chris.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris.
Hey,
Yep.
so
I can
Xavier's
hear Chris.
driving. He's the one that's driving, so he
So I
might
can
be
hear Chris.
muting off and on.
Yep.
All right. Well, we can at least get this thing kicked off. All right. So still got a couple hiccups that we're figuring out, but we'll get this all worked out. So yeah, game of the week last week: Pit Bulls versus YA. Yeah, in all seriousness, watching the game, I mean, Pit Bulls walked up and down the field. They just couldn't finish. 3 different times we were on the 5-yard line. Once we finally scored.
Stop it, Cap. They ran into the best D lineman in the league.
Is it? Justin.
Do you even
Justin at what?
No. I got a real question for Pitbulls. How are you going to let me have a legacy game playing a position I don't play now?
Do you even remember that?
That should be the real question.
That game?
Fuck no.
No, we 100%. We absolutely shot ourselves in the foot. We beat it, and especially the fact that they could have called the game at the end. Like, you know, if someone got brought up, they could have called the game at the end because essentially done. And you gave us a chance to come back and win it when you threw the freaking pick, and we drove it down and still couldn't freaking finish. So yeah, we're still growing. It's each week we're getting better. We gotta tweak some things here and there and just capitalize on those.
Is someone driving right now?
Yeah, Xavier's driving.
Oh, okay. That's what I can hear. I can hear you now, X.
But so yeah, it's
Jay from Usual Suspects said he's in the lobby. He said he sees a black screen.
Let me go to the lobby real quick.
Mike, I just see you. I don't see Corey or anyone.
Yeah.
I don't have my camera on.
I can hear you.
Just a sec. I can turn my.
You can see him if you're on the screen. Looking at it that way. But I only see myself that way.
Oh, there
Yeah,
I see Corey now.
I only see myself and Corey.
So here's the thing. So you have to go through. You have to when you log on, guys, with the link. This is just for future reference. When you log on with the link, it's the first thing it's going to give you some settings. First of all, you want to make sure, like, if you're on an Android phone, double click the 3 little dots in the top right corner and go to your actual browser. Don't try to run it through the built-in app. It has a lot of issues, so you actually want to run it through your phone's browser. And then make sure you can use the front or rear camera. I've tested it out on my phone. It works both ways. And then the big thing is, obviously, if you're using just the mic, if you're not like using like buds or anything like that, it will pick up some feedback, and especially if you have any other sounds. So like if you're watching something, the sound coming through your phone is going to give it feedback through the microphone too. So it also helps to be on buds or something like that. Just so you know. All right, so I got 5.
Oh, I'm on Bud.
I bet you are.
Oh, I'm on
All
Bud.
right, so we got 5 people in here now.
Is Jay in there? Can you hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. So we got Jay, we got X, we got Chris, we got Justin, we were just talking about the Pitbulls game. Let's hold that Pitbulls talk just a little bit. I'd like to talk about Chris's league a little so that way he can take off if he wants. After this. So Chris has his new league that he just started in Milwaukee, and you changed it from Brew City, right, Chris, to show out, or is...
Yeah, we changed it from Bruce City flag football to show out flag football. And the reason behind that change is because here in Milwaukee we got a bunch of guys and teams that say, they're cold as shit. They're the best team walking, but they don't travel. They don't try and do any kind of national thing or anything like that. So I said, cool. Let me. I think for branding purposes and all that, show out makes sense, right? Because as we look to grow the league and even partner with you guys and run tournaments and shit, like show out, show us what you got. If you're like that, let me see it.
Yeah.
So
I like
that was
that.
the reason behind that change.
I also like the Brew
So-
City name, but show out sounds good, especially for football. Because there is a lot of players. Like, I mean, how many times as a captain, from running your semi-pro team or your seventh team, right? It's like, how many times do you get someone comes through and they're like, I'm the best, and
Yeah,
a lot of times it doesn't pan out. It's a good name. I like it. And I'm glad that you guys came up with that idea, and then that I think it's great that if we could get some other teams, that want to work with us, and we could get some pretty cool tournaments together and some interleague games, like how we talked about. I think all that is going to be really good for the benefit of the players alone, And
Yeah,
I
I
like that.
agree. That's what we.
You're doing a nonprofit too, right? For your league, you said.
Is that working?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. And I think that's a really cool route too, and that's kind of the route that we're looking to go to also. So I think it's great because then it just shows you're more about the game as opposed to making the money.
Yeah, I care less. I mean, semi-pro in itself is a money pit, so I ain't making any money there. I can care less about making money in flag football. I just want to give an outlet for guys to come and have fun, whether it's on a Saturday or Sunday. Something to do. We all got jobs and lives. Getting on the football field is an outlet for a lot of us, even if we're early 20s or late 30s, hell 40s and 50s. I know dudes that are still out there at 42 years old running around playing. Yep, there you go. So
Trinity. Is that Corey?
46 years old. So yeah. Granted, I'm in IR right now. So.
I think something that would be cool too is possibly maybe depending on who our league champs are this summer, maybe kicking off just with a guest game with like someone from your league or some players from your league that you want to get to come down here and play a game. Yeah. YA just he said YA.
Put the money line right now. We're ready.
We got bets on NFE tomorrow against Pitbulls. He wants to put $100 down. But
I'll watch the stream.
It'll be. I mean, we got our game at 850 over at Northfield, so. But no, I mean, Chris, I think that's great. There's a lot of ideas that we can throw around. A lot of ideas that have another league that we can work together as a team, and help each other out, bounce ideas off each other out. I think it's gonna be good for everyone, and we're only about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops from each other.
yeah, it looks like
that's huge.
where I live on the far side of damn near Wisconsin. I should say outside. I'm outside of Milwaukee. I'm outside of 40 minutes from Milwaukee, and even then, kind of just even then, where you guys play, it's only where you guys play, it's only an hour and a half for me. That's not the end of the world at all. Yeah, we got a couple of our guys. Make the drive down, including my co-owner of the league with me.
He plays with Ro,
He drives down whatever week to play. So I mean, it's not a bad thing. I don't think for guys that want to drive and always trying to find a mutual site to play at as well.
Where's your league at?
They're gonna be in
Milwaukee. That's good for them.
Yeah. LJ says your mic sucks too, Chris. So.
My bad. It's the damn phone.
I'm excited. There's gonna be a lot going on. I know Justin doesn't have much time left, so I want to cover that game last week and then talk about their game this week. But now, Chris, feel free to stay on and add some feedback if you want in the conversation, man.
Cool. Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on.
Yo, everyone check your mics as well. They're saying it's kind of echoing.
Mad echo.
Let's see.
The other thing, let me see.
Do you get the echo as well? Yeah. Is it that? Who's it coming from?
There, let me try that. It may have. Hold on. It may have also been me. Because it may have been running through.
All right. How about now? Is it me? Am I echoing?
It's there still. Here, give me just a second here.
Anyway, it keeps kicking out the you? Oh.
Better. Okay, there we go. Better.
He said it's better.
Cool. Yeah, it was. So I think it's because.
I'm not muted.
Well, no, it was.
I'm just gonna stay on mute until.
Well, I think it was also. It was. I was doubled up because I was going through. My voice was coming through the main one and coming through the other thing. So.
All right. So let's talk about this Pitbull game. Lots of mad talk. We had Marky Mark all fired up, man. That wasn't good. It's still bad. I don't know, Saab.
Took to the dog pound.
Welcome to the dog pound. Hey, but he's put him on a leash. You said we put him on a leash and walked him.
Dog walked him everywhere. Offense, defense, out of position.
It's saying it twice, no matter what. Yeah, I don't know, Saab. That's really weird.
Here, let me try something real quick. All right, we're gonna try muting each person. I just tried muting Jason real quick.
I don't hear it on my end though when I'm listening on the thing.
Okay.
My mic is bad, they said, off my phone. So I'll mute myself until I'm muted. You and Corey can duke it out.
All right, but no, in all honesty, I mean, it's you can go back and watch the game. I mean, the first.
Corey, you're muted.
Yep, hold up.
You're muted.
Can you hear me? Oh, hold up. Let me go back here.
Am I the only one that's able to talk?
There we go. Okay.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
So yeah, in all honesty, I mean, we
let's talk about that.
we 100% beat ourselves. I mean, the first freaking play, goes what 80 yards down the field. No one can pull a freaking flag. Chach just runs down the field by everybody.
QB1 right there.
No, we didn't capitalize on all of the opportunities that we had. I mean, there's nothing more to say. It was we 100%. We whooped our own ass. We were out there spanking ourselves. So. But that being said, there was a bet made. I'm in the process of getting the belt made. So I'm gonna find someone. I'm gonna try to get see if I can't find someone to do it, and then like get the YA and the Pitbull logo stamped on like each side. And
Who made the bet?
it was me and
It wasn't
Marcus.
Who made it?
Because everyone was talking about wanting to change the name of the team from the Pitbulls to the Poodles or the Chihuahuas or whatever it was. So I came up with the idea. How about that instead? Because it's obviously going to be a big rivalry because we all play with each other and everything like that. So kind of like universities have their own little trophies that they pass in between. We can have our own little our own little trophy that's the belt, and it get passed and forth back and forth between the teams as we play.
We play.
Yeah, we do play again. I think the last play. I think the last. Yeah, like the either next week or the week after. I know we play again. So. Yeah. Trust me. That one stung a little bit. So.
Nah, it'll be a good game to watch. I mean, the whole league's been pretty close and up for grabs. Something else that I'd like to see while we still have X and J on the line too is I kind of want to hear about their matchup this week. Usual Suspects versus EGs. Last time they played, I mean, EGs should have had that dub. So I'd like to definitely hear their side of that too.
On our side, we just gotta for even games, we just gotta finish games, bro. Like you said, there's been plenty of games to where we're either in it, and then you know what I mean. A couple plays just don't go our way. So we're a young team. We only play like 4 of the. But we played well. We've meshed well so far. So it's just really a matter of coming together and finishing those games. Like I said, you know what I mean. We lost like 2 games by a total of 14. So you know what I mean. Just gotta finish them out.
It seems like every week, you know.
I think
It
it
seems
was-
like every week, you know, Evil Genius shows up and you guys have been pretty close. So you guys have had just some calls, things like that. Just some calls, things like that. The offense, I mean, you guys are always driving the ball, making plays. You got a lot of playmakers on that team. So it's definitely you guys can easily come back from being on that seed that you're at now to winning the league. Anyone, all these teams here, everyone's seems to be close every week. The scores a lot of times don't add up. Like last week, you know, actually talked about what happened. You know, with all that, losing 0-12, but your team was doing good. And it could be anyone's ball game every Sunday. You guys could show up and do well. You could easily give usual suspects the belt. I don't know where Jay is, but he's kind of
I'm right here. I'm right here.
I love to hear Jay on this week
Just
too.
throw
You
it
know,
up. Just throw it up. I'm down there. I'm gonna catch it.
What happened? What happened?
Tell that to your quarterback.
Hey, I'm out this week. I'm probably out for the rest of the season. Actually, I had just a long day. But I think it's gonna be another good game with EGs. I mean, to me, I think they're the best athletic. They got the most athletes on the field for sure. Like in my eyes, I think they got the most athletes out of like anybody, and I think that's like a given just looking at their team. But I mean, like you said, you got to finish. Like he said. You got all the athletes and all this, but if you ain't finishing games and ain't winning,
I think the biggest difference, between usual suspects is like usual suspects have been playing for 15 plus years. You know, they've been here for a long time.
Sleepers, they catch me. Brian, I think his name, the old guy, he catches me off guard. That was the first time I've ever seen him play my first week. And dude, like he's out here scoring. He's out here scoring. He's like 40-something years old.
Are you talking about Almac from Evil Genius?
No, I'm talking about on suspects. Brian
with
is
your
his
team.
name? Yeah. The smaller dude. He catches people. He's a weapon.
Dude, when he scored last week, I know what you're talking about. Exactly. Yeah.
He's a weapon. People look at him like, all right, and then next thing you know, he's out here running 80 yards for a touchdown. So it's like. Their chemistry is good. This is only my second season with them, and I love it. They got a really good team. Chris is another quarterback too. I think he's one of the better in my eyes. He's a sleeper too. You look at him, you don't think he's gonna run.
Dude, that's what I was telling even YA last week. I'm like, how the fuck does this dude every time you know where he's gonna run, still manage to pick up 10 yards?
He's a quarterback.
Yeah, he's a quarterback. Yeah, it's true.
Quarterback.
But he's always picking up yards. I think he has like six rushing touchdowns this season, probably. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. When he's behind Deontay, I mean, that does make it a little bit easier.
That's all good. I think it'll be a really good game. Actually, it should probably be another game down to the wire like it was last time.
Yeah, Richie, that's Jay talking. He's like, is that Jay? Yeah, no. I mean, dude, when you look at paper. The most talented athletic roster definitely does go to X. Like he has a lot of ballers. But when you look at chemistry, bro, you can't misplace that. Like YA has a lot of chemistry because they've been playing together for 2 to 3 years with Next Level. You got usual suspects. You can't out-count Chris, you know, who's been together for 15 years. Well, his dad's playing tight end. You know, at 50-something, right?
Yeah.
Then on top of that, you got NFE. It's a lot of the 4TF Warrior guys and some dinos. They've all been playing together for a long time. Unknown. So you got Unknown and Pitbull. So those are like teams that were just thrown together. Same with Evil Geniuses, all without chemistry yet. So a lot of talent. Unknown's being led with Finger, you know, at the helm on that D line, like one of the best. He holds all the sack records in most of the leagues.
Yeah.
So
that record.
What'd you say?
I said not for long. I'm coming for that record.
I like vacation, Justin. But this is the Justin we see every day. Is it? But I mean, the other thing is too with like YA. You know, how many times do people say like, "Hey, you guys aren't taking it serious, so come playoffs." How do you expect to bring home that cash and those rings?
Let me address something. People say we're not taking it serious. We're taking it serious. We just might be playing a little unorthodox. The guys aren't going out there half-assed. Like, if you're running around, guys are running around, people are making plays, whatever. If they're the opinions saying we're not trying whatever. That's false. I mean, we're playing out of position, but we're still playing. I mean, it's football. Everyone's just playing football.
I mean, you guys are having fun out there and still winning.
Yeah.
All that matters. If you win, who gives a fuck with it?
And if it comes to
Richie said
playoffs,
y'all laughing. He's for real. We know Richie.
What did Richie? I can't see the count.
He said you guys are laughing, but he's for real.
Facts. Richie might be QB next week. We'll see.
That'd be good.
See Richie sling it.
Have him come on. Dude, I think like at the end of the day, it's a league that I've pretty much everybody. It's anyone's ball game, and it seems like it's close. Like the records don't do it justice because NFE's got a good squad. Everyone's got a good squad, and it seems like come Sunday, everyone's competing, and the scores don't necessarily show that. Even last week, Marky Mark and his team still had you guys a little scared, man. Like, they were in the red zone several times, couldn't punch it in. Troy's been a blessing for that team, just like K-Money this week, with Unknown. I think that was a huge upgrade for them even. And just like, Marky Mark said, any given Sunday. I mean, I say that all the time, but...
We're not scared when they throw it deep, though, dude. We got the best DB core and probably the heaviest DB core.
Are you talking about Carp? No.
Bro, what do you mean? We got Carp, Chach, Saab, Marcus. Dude, you just go on. That's the best defensive backs. Bro, our DBs, when it's them back there, have like four or five picks in the year already.
I was texting Jock because Jock wants to jump on. But no, I mean, your DBs. The number one, I think the person leading the league right now is still Michael Ortiz in interceptions. But like you said, you guys are throwing like Carp back there at DB.
Carp,
it's kind of funny to watch. Is it?
Yeah, it's crazy when you see I don't know how.
Dontrell, you talking about K-Money? Or who you talking about? K-Money plays for Unknown. Troy Talaga plays for Pitbulls at quarterback. Dude, was that the seatbelt motion?
Yeah, the RDB's that's lockdown. Dude, Carp
Richie with his broken thumb.
Safety in the league.
I don't know, man. I'd say the best defensive back in the league, not Glazing, but it's X. I mean, if you look at his college resume, bro, 100%, you can't argue that.
Who gives a shit about a college resume, dude? Just look at the game. That shit is straps.
Carp has allowed 0 catches, is what Richie said.
Is he talking in the comments right?
Yeah, he said Carp has allowed 0 catches, which is true. The person that's on live with the white hat, Dontrell, is YA. That's Justin. He's the identical twin.
The sack leader.
The sack.
Which one's hurt again? Is it Justin? Right? No.
Yeah,
Justin is. Linebacker.
I didn't play much.
receiver.
I didn't play Suspects game because we had a lot of games later in the day, and it was so big. No reason to just keep hurting.
Feedback yet? What they say?
The ligament. It's not nothing too serious. And then it happened a couple weeks ago, and I played. It was fine. Had a little leg pad underneath my pants when I was playing, and it's sore. But I'm not playing tomorrow, so it's just
me neither.
Everyone's getting banged up.
Yeah. We did a list the other day, Jay. There's like 10 next level players out.
Man, dude, I just got. I was supposed to be at the game. I just got in an accident today. I gotta go to the hospital to get my knee checked out.
Fuck. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah, me too.
It's all fun and games, but at the end of the day, I mean, people got lives, families, work, school. It's like no one wants to be hurt, and it's a pain in the ass. So everyone's just got to get healthy.
Yep. Richie said I'm definitely glazing. Thanks, Richie. But nah, I mean, like, yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, this Sunday's games are gonna be fun to watch. You're not even gonna be there, right, Justin?
No, I'll be watching the streams, but I won't be there.
Yeah, so that's gonna be.
What'd you say?
He's not gonna be there. Are you guys playing? Who do you guys have this week?
Who does YA have this week?
I think unknown.
So you probably got unknown after us then, right? Because we got EG, then unknown.
I think we only have one game.
Yeah, it's one game this week.
Unknown, right? I believe. I mean, I kind of glanced at it.
I believe it is. I don't have it pulled up right now.
What were you asking about?
Hold on. What the schedule this week is? Why I only have one game. It's one game against Unknown at 12. So you got NFE against Pitbulls at 8, which is game of the week. That's gonna be a fun one to watch. Tariq said, JD, he's got $100 that NFE takes at home. I think Pitbulls are tired of having close games. So
I'm not saying we're gonna roll them again, but that was our first hey, we can actually play because we beat them 24-14, 24-14 or 24-16.
Yeah.
They scored the same amount that YA did the week before. So that's.
Hold on, let me see. So when you guys played NFE last, that was week 3. At 8 a.m. So, I mean, yeah, it's the same time frame. So, a lot of their guys play later on the day in NFE. So, I mean, yeah, you might be seeing the same team, unless someone shows up that wasn't there the previous week, But, I mean, yeah, you never know. So, you got NFE against Pitbulls, SA against Evil Geniuses, which, that's going to be a good game to watch. A lot of athletes on both teams, too. Usual suspects against Evil Geniuses we just talked about. The chemistry is going to play a factor in that game.
And that went down the last second last time we played, was it? Or 2 seconds?
It was literally 2 seconds in the end, and then Steve kicked the football. Was it 3rd down or 4th down? And lost it down.
We scored, and then we got the one chance to get to the 40, and then we got the Hail Mary.
With the onside?
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. With the onside,
one play,
thing, dude. I was gonna make that the game of the week, originally. So, but I think that. There's a couple games that could be game of the week, but I thought for sure Evil Geniuses versus Usual Suspects round 2 would be fun to watch. So
yeah, it should be definitely. I'll be watching from the stream for sure. It should be good.
Yeah, I think that one's gonna have a lot of points.
Yeah,
maybe an 18-12 game or 20, something like that.
It was what was it, 28-26 or what was it?
Yeah, right.
It was 28-26. Usual. That's when I played them.
Would it be easier on the stream if it was broken up by game, or is it easier all together? I know people have been asking.
So the reason that
go ahead.
We don't do it by game is because Jake wants to make sure that the views that you get, Jake wants to make sure that the views that we're getting are legit and it's not fabricated, because he's saying when you split up games on streams, it could be changing the way the views are, double up on views. Okay. And then also too for the sponsors, because the ads run in halftime and then in between games. So if we cut the stream, our sponsors lose out on that ad time.
Okay. All right.
But that's why YouTube with the timestamps are important. And then I talked to Jake because I know this week I don't think he uploaded it till Thursday. Normally he's uploading it by Sunday or Monday. So he's going to make sure that it's up there for us on Sunday or Monday.
Gotcha.
So, and then this weekend too, Sunday, we should have Adrian and Kurt, which is going to be good. I mean, they should be there every week anyways, but Adrian had a family matter, so he was not able to come last week. So we do have highlights that was taken on the cell phone, but I haven't uploaded them just yet. I sent them all to Corey, and then he's like, why are you pulling up the chat? There's 200 fucking videos sent to him.
I was asking for hey, does anyone have a highlight reel that we can play for the beginning of the podcast? And all of a sudden, literally 11 o'clock at night, my phone starts going ding, message for Mike, ding, message for Mike, ding, message for Mike. It didn't stop until 7 o'clock the next fucking morning. And I was like, Mike, stop! And he's like, I can't. It's already going. It's done. So.
So the YA, it's always a highlight reel.
But so that's what. So we don't have the spider visual style highlight for this week, but
highlight video. So that should be there this week. And then from now on, every Wednesday night, 8 p.m.
we're gonna do Wednesday night. Got some more of the kinks fixed, so I figured the sound issue out. So I do apologize for that, guys. Looks like we got the getting people on here figured out. Like I said, it's a matter of figuring out how the easiest way to get on your phone.
Podcast looks cleaner, and then also too, like, you know, Saturday nights aren't really.
Well, the other thing too is also there's, you know, a whole big huge UFC fight going on that, you know, everyone's probably paying attention to.
Yeah.
I thought about that about an hour
so,
ago.
We should probably let everyone.
Yeah, so
go,
we're gonna let everyone.
Everyone that jumped on, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the week.
Hey, thanks for you know, clearing up. If you got any last words you want to say, bro, on your end with all the misunderstanding that we all had, that's fine by me too. If you want to say something, because I mean, EG never officially dropped out, so it was a misunderstanding between everyone. But we're cool now, so paid up, everyone's good to go, and I think it's gonna be a great season. And like I said, like any team could definitely win this.
Did we go over all?
I mean, I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, we back rocking and rolling, so I have no complaints.
Yeah, I feel like it was better when we went to our DMs and handled it to each other, you know? So, and we're all good, bro.
Say hi. Tell them your name.
My name is Makana.
All of this week's games?
All of this week's games, I think we covered them.
Let's see.
So you got unknown versus usual suspects.
We go through each one. Let's make some predictions. Let's give the people something.
Let's do it.
So let's go through. Hey, who's driving right now? Somebody's really loud. Here, let me find out what
Jay?
it is real quick.
Oh, that's my camera.
That's probably me.
There we go. That's better. Yeah. All right. So let's go through and do some predictions here real quick. So first game, NFE versus Pitbulls. My prediction, I think Pitbulls are going to come back and win again. I think it's going to be a little bit tighter game because you know we're not taking as lightly as we were before. My prediction is a 2014 Pitbulls win for that one.
I think it's gonna be closer than JD thinks for sure. You guys have definitely done pretty well keeping games close. I think Pitbulls are hungry for a win though. NFE just came off a win, but NFE also wants to start a win streak, right?
Same.
So
This is the
I think
battle.
it's gonna be like a 20-score game, like you said, easy. Yeah, like 20 points on the board for one team at least.
All right. Next matchup, we got Silent Assassins.
Justin, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you guys
though?
think?
If NFE shows up with majority of their guys, I'll go NFE. If not, I'll go Pitbulls. Or sorry, the Poodles.
I second that.
All right. Now I will say the last time I saw more of their guys the last time we played. Like Jeremy was there. I saw a few guys that they don't normally have if they play a little bit later because they've got other games. He tried saying that they had some injuries and stuff like that, but
they just have the one game.
yeah, they just have the first early game. That's it.
Then they might shit.
That's why I think it's gonna be a close game.
I think the matter is who all shows up, like he said.
Yeah. All right, next game we got is. Let me see if we're still. He's still driving. There we go. Let's see. Next game is. There you go.
It's going to take their second loss, but it'll be interesting. Because also, too, they were struggling to field guys, though, for Sunday. So
he has been struggling the last couple weeks to have guys show up. I know my last game that I was able to come out and watch, he joked around because they literally had just enough guys to play, and that's the one we barely lost in like the last 10 seconds.
But the thing is, too, with FA, they always compete. They always do. They show up with like 8, 9 guys, 10 guys, and they still end up winning
they do.
somehow. They pull it together.
Well, they've been around for some time. I mean, they've been to Florida. They've been in NFE.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know Ortiz Jr., I played with him when he first started, when he was, 18, 19 years old. He was just, just starting and playing with his dad and everything. So I think it's cool that he's continuing on that journey. And, yeah, he's a baller, and he, brings athletes with him, too. So I think if EG shows up with a full squad, I think it's going to be a battle, and they may squeak it out. I'm going to say EG if they show up with the full squad, and if SA shows up like they've been running light, it's going to be close.
Am I picking Silent Assassins?
What was that?
I gotta go.
Am I the only one picking Silent Assassins? I think SA is going to win.
I don't think EG takes 0 or 2 losses this Sunday, but they're definitely losing the suspects. So I think they're going to come away with that SA that first game for sure. That's just how I
got
see it.
EG's 13-8, man.
I think that's a valid one. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Yeah, and I think,
I like that 13-8. It's a good game.
Yeah, and the next one, we can jump right into the next one then. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I'll go 18-6 Silent Assassins.
All right.
If they show up with a good amount of guys, 18-6.
All right. Well, then we can jump.
If not, I think
jump in the next one. Then EG's got the usual suspects. Yeah, I agree. I think EG gets that first one, but I don't think they're going to be able to. Usual suspects. They're a good team. They're tight knit. They know what they're doing. I know. I mean, granted, our first game against them, it was the first day, and we all know how that went. So, but yeah, I think usual suspects, unfortunately, comes and gives EG their one loss for the day. So EG goes 1-1.
Suspects is winning that.
Yeah, I could back that for sure.
And I think they're going to score probably a bunch.
I disagree with that. I think it's going to be another
score a bunch.
Nah, I think it's going to be another good game how it was. Just how last game was, like I said, last down to the last 2 seconds. I think it's going to be another
last time.
Another.
All right, next one we got is usual suspect, or I'm sorry, not usual suspects. Unknown versus usual suspects. I think that's gonna be a close one. I know guys on both teams. I think usual suspects comes away with a win on that, only because what I've seen from Unknown, if they get a little down, they get a little disorganized. And that's just my observation.
I know Unknown won last week, but no excuses. I mean, they beat Suspects, period, point blank. But I know Suspects I don't think Suspects had too many people there, or not too many people there, but more of the.
Well, they were also standing out in that frickin' freezing rain, and that when it started getting really nasty, they were standing out there, trying to get warmed up, just getting cold.
No excuses. I mean, we still lost.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, L's L. But I think Suspects walk away this weekend 2-0. So for sure.
What happened that last
Then
game?
the next one.
I wasn't there. I couldn't tell you. Nobody was there. I think
nothing happened. Like any big plays or anything. Mike, Corey, any guys? Was it like big plays that led to Unknown winning, or what happened? I didn't see it.
I'll be honest. I didn't watch that game. I didn't get a chance to go back and watch the film. That's what I'm gonna start doing this week. So, I can't answer that one either.
Is Mike still in this?
But then,
nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he went to go tuck his daughter in or something. All right, and then the last one we got. Let me make sure everyone's unmuted. Yeah, he jumped off. The last one we got then is going to be Unknown versus YA. It's a 12 o'clock game. So you guys, will only be partially hungover by that point. Got a couple hours rest between because I know Next Level's got an 8:50 game for Northfield. So you guys got a couple hours to rest. That's a tough one.
I'm taking YA.
I go either way. I think if a noon game, I think you guys are a little more awake. I'm gonna go YA. If it was an earlier game, I might go with Unknown. But it's a little bit later game. And
we played better.
Well, the other thing, I know this for a fact. I know you guys got a couple of secret weapons that are coming in that don't normally play, so that could definitely help you. I'm not spilling the beans. I know. I'm in the know.
Don't say shit.
I'm not saying anything. Like I said, just because I know shit. All I know is they are on the roster because I have actually asked about certain people being on the roster because I knew if they showed up, I was gonna be roster checking you fuckers.
Hey, but I will say, no matter who comes or anything, don't get it twisted. The mindset of how we play is not changing. If guys want to try a new position, that's gonna happen. Everyone's just gonna go out there and ball.
I honestly say I think that's a really good philosophy, especially for this league because it's this is more of a fun league. It's it's competitive, but it's still fun. I like that philosophy. It brings the going out there and just having fun and playing with your guys. That mindset. But because it's nice for you guys because of the fact that we have the more competitive teams that we get to play on as well. So. This is just our we get to relax and just go out there and it's a Sunday morning playing with the guys.
But regardless, whatever position guys are playing, I still don't know why people were saying it's like, oh, we're not taking it serious. We're playing hard. It's just we're just playing unorthodox. Like me playing D line, Cart playing safety, even though that's seatbelts. We're out there. We're still trying.
Yeah.
Still trying to make plays. But it's unorthodox. That's why we know it's hard to kind of scheme for us because absolutely no one knows where the hell what position any of us are playing.
Yeah. No, that's the nice thing about playing with you guys and knowing your guys' strengths and everything is so for me I was able to game plan a little bit. We just couldn't execute when it came down to actually playing. But no, yeah, it's fun to watch you guys. It really is, especially you guys rag on each other and everything like that. But you guys are out there having fun. So at the end of the day, I give you guys props on that.
Hey, that jersey name, that's a free token for all of us to shit talk one another.
Exactly.
Your ass.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up because I know UFC the big stuff is gonna be starting here soon, so I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I want to thank you guys again. Like I said, each time, just like with the league, we're gonna keep getting better each week with this podcast. I'm gonna keep figuring out all the tweaks. I figured out the sound issue here, so yeah, I was doubling up on the sound. But we'll have highlights for you guys everything next week. We're gonna start tracking more of the stats. I'm gonna go through and start watching all the film and trying to track stats. Oh, that's the other big thing. Please, captains, that Google Doc I made, it makes things a lot simpler. So those are the stats that we are tracking. We're going to send those out to you Sunday. Every Sunday, we will resend it just to remind you. Please get those to us no later than Tuesday night. So we give you Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to get those down. And all you got to do is put the person's name, the number, and it gives you all the questions and everything right there. So just fill that out, get that in. That way we can give the highlights from the week before and everything like that. Because again, that's the thing is our whole what's up?
Quickly before you guys end it, do you guys have the current leaders?
We don't. That's actually what I'm going to do this week. Just if I showed you the text chain, because everything's just been getting sent to Mike in text, and some people send way more stats than they need to. So that's why we made the Google Doc. Those are just the stats that we're tracking, so that way we can, that way we have stat leaders and everything like that. I'm going to spend the next week because, again, I got nothing to do, being laid up and recovering. Which, by the way, how's your dad doing?
He's doing fine. Just kind of same deal, just recovering.
Yeah, it's not fun. But yeah, no. So I'm gonna actually sit down this week. I'm gonna go back and watch all of the film from the last games. Try to get down all the stats I can. I'm gonna send those stats to the captains just to verify the players that got those stats, and then that way we'll have a running tally of all the stats going currently, and then I'm gonna be trying to track the stats and then comparing them with the captains' stats after each game. All right.
Sounds good.
So that being said, thank you guys so much. We hope everyone has a wonderful evening. We will see you guys tomorrow. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you back here next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Meantime, peace.